Hello, this is Rita Alkhoir or .6, and this is a video demonstration of a comic book reader application for S60 5th edition. So basically devices like the Nokia 5530, which is downloaded here, as well as the 5800, N97, N97 Mini X6, and probably also it will run on devices like the Samsung Omnia HD and the Sony Ericsson Sashio. So TouchComic is, as I said, a comic book reader application, and it runs on Python, so you have to have the Python runtimes installed. Other than that, it reads comic books in the very well-known formats of .cbz as well as .zip. So let's open TouchComic, and the first thing you'll notice is that it's asking me to choose options open to begin. So I'll click on options, and the first thing I can do is I can actually set the folder where my comic books are saved. So I'll click on choose folder, and then go to the memory card and the download where I've already saved it. So I'll choose this one and open it. So now the comic book is open. It's in portrait mode, but I can switch it to landscape. And the first thing you should see is that there's a 5/48 here, which tells me the page number as that I'm reading over the total page numbers in this book. And then there's an arrow here and an arrow here, which allows me to go to the previous page as well as the next page, and an eject button here, which we'll talk about later. So now that the comic book is open, or this page is open basically, you notice that I can scroll through it in a very fluid manner, read everything, and then when I'm done, basically just click next and go to the next page and continue reading. And it works, as I said, both in portrait as well as landscape mode. The eject button here allows me to go to toggle the full screen mode off. So basically right now I'm no longer in full screen, and I can access the options. And as you see, other than open and choose folder and full screen, there's an option which is toggle fit to width, which if I click on will rescale the whole page to fit the width of the screen. And it works both in let's go to full screen, because reading a comic book in non-full screen mode isn't very attractive. So it fits the book to the width of the screen, so it works both as well in portrait as well as in landscape. And as you see right now, I no longer have to scroll left or right through the page. Everything is on the same screen, and I can only go left, go up and down. Now you may notice that probably the writing is very small on this in this option, instead of having the whole page and panning through it in full resolution. So if you still prefer this mode but would like to have an option to read the text, there's this camera button that you can use to toggle on the magnifier. So I'll click on it, and as you see, I have the magnifier here, and I can take it and read the text in magnified mode. It's incredibly nice and incredibly smooth, and another click on the button and the magnifier is gone. These are the main advantages of TouchComic. I'll take you to the options menu again and show you that there's also a navigate menu that allows you to quickly go to the first page, last page, type a page number and go to it, find a page, or go to the index, the previous comic, the next comic, as well as check the info of the comic that you're reading. I'll go to the next comic, and the one thing that I'd like you to see is that TouchComic remembers which page you last closed. So here it didn't open this comic on the first page because I was already reading it. It opened it on the third page, which is the last page I was reading before actually closing this particular book. So another thing with the options is that you can go to settings, and here you can basically check how the comic book opens in default. So full screen, as well as show page numbers, show unread flags for the comic books that you haven't read before, the on-screen buttons, the quality of the image, fit to width, yes or no, page numbers, as well as this option, which is the N97 camera button. And as I've demoed, it also works on the 5530, so it never hurts to try it. So if you click on it, you can also set it to open the next page by default when you press the camera. I still prefer to have the magnifier on because it's a cool option to have. Back, save changes, and we're back. As you see, I'm a big fan of this application because this is the first time that we're able to read comic books that we already have in the regular formats on S60 5th edition, and the nice resolution screen makes it really nice to have this kind of application on S60 5th.